Hey guys, so this video is day 23, I think. I'm going to try not to move around as much in this video as I have done before because I realised I was going side to side in the last video. So yeah, these videos probably aren't going to be daily now just because there isn't enough for me to talk about in them to make them worthwhile. So yeah, so it's Wednesday, it is currently 10:27. Today I'm feeling a little bit anxious this morning, and I think it's purely because I haven't eaten until, well, I had the banana like 5 minutes ago and that's my first food of the day, so that's probably why I'm feeling a bit out of sorts. But yeah, I don't really have much to talk to you guys about other than some stuff. Well, first thing, really happy the weather's cooled down. It's actually quite cold now. Which is brilliant for me because I can go walking. I went for a walk yesterday morning. Yesterday actually wasn't a very good day from the afternoon onwards, but in the morning we got up and we took the dog for a walk, and it was probably around a mile, and we went up and I managed to challenge myself on the bridge again. I don't know if you've watched my past videos and you've been following me, but I have mild agoraphobia, and I'm working at expanding my area so I can get out more and do more, and we've been working on, my first goal is to get over this bridge that's just up there, because I also, it's not a space, I have a fear kind of thing, spatial awareness. It makes me panicky when there's so if I'm stood on the bridge, all it is water underneath and then air above. I don't know why, it's a weird thing. It's like if you're in a big field on your own, I just feel a little bit weird. Anyway, so getting over this bridge is one of my first goals, and so first, because also there's an incline going up there, so I get out of breath doing it, so it's good exercise. So over the last couple of weeks I've gone from getting to the start of the bridge to the first lamppost second, and yesterday we got halfway across the bridge without any panickiness. I was starting to feel a little bit anxious, so we thought, right, we'll get to the half and we'll leave it that way because that's a victory, and work on it another day. So that was good. So I'm really proud of myself for that. And then yesterday afternoon it was basically I had really achy arms, mainly my right arm was just proper throbbing achy for all day, all afternoon. So of course that put me on edge, thinking that it was going to be a heart attack, which of course it wasn't. But yeah, sorry for the sound outside. Some guy's got his music in his car really loud, being inconsiderate. Yeah, so forgotten where I was now. Yeah, pain in my arm, which we now think was because the day before, 2 days ago, so it's Wednesday now, we came back on Sunday. I had to pick loads of stuff up to put into the car when we got here, and then when we got back I had to put loads of stuff in the car, out of the car back into the house, and I was consciously using my right arm more than my left because I thought if I got aching pains in my left arm I'd be more panicky than in my right arm, because obviously heart attack's linked to left arm. So yeah, so that's what we reckon the pain came from, which makes sense. And when you go, I don't know, obviously I don't know, I haven't done it for years, but when you go to the gym or something, or you do something really active, like when Ellie goes dancing, on the day she does it she doesn't feel achy, but the next day she feels absolutely terrible. So maybe it's just a delayed reaction like that, I don't know. Don't know what else to talk to you about really. Did the walk. What I've been eating recently, I celebrated on Monday night, rewarded myself for having lost the weight, because I found that I can reward myself with a nice meal as long as it's still healthy. So we had chicken wraps, plenty of salad, plenty of pepper, really really nice. No nachos, just chicken wrap. That's one of my favourite meals. I mean, my favourite meal is my mum's lasagna, but that's one of my favourite meals, and yeah, really enjoyed that. That was my reward. So yeah, today I'm back on having, I'm making vegetable soup at the moment. I make it on a Monday. It's literally just 4 carrots, a couple of parsnips, some onions, and whatever else is lying around. I put tin peas in this, which has kind of tainted it a bit. But then there's also, I could chuck anything in it really. It's veggie soup. and just literally all I do with it is you just chop the onions up, stick it in the pot. I use a big pan thing. Stick it in there with a little bit of oil and a little bit of butter, which stops the oil. Well, no, the oil stops the butter from burning. Saute the saute the onions until they're a little bit brown and sweating a bit. Chop up the rest of the veg, stick it in, leave it for half an hour to sweat. As long as you have to keep checking it so it doesn't burn, because once you've got that burnt taste in the pan, it taints the whole of the soup. And then you literally cover it with a couple of pints of water, all depending on, like, 1 pint if you want it really thick soup and 3 pints if you want a really watery one. And then you just put some stock in, some spices, and then just leave it like that, heating for about an hour. It can be shorter depending on what you've put in and how big you've cut the veg and stuff. And then go back every 15 minutes or so and give it a stir, make sure it's not burning, and check how soft the veg is. And if you've got a wooden spoon you're using, if you can cut, if with the wooden spoon against the side of the pot you can break through a piece of parsnip or a piece of carrot, try and find the biggest pit in the pot. If you can break through that, usually you're all right. I mean, you're okay even if it's not cooked because it's all raw and good for you anyway. But yeah, and then I just get a hand whizzer, hand processor, stick it in, whiz it around as much as I want, depending if I want lumps or I want it all quite whizzed up, and your soup's there, done. Another thing I do is when I've got a little bit left, I stick a cup of soup powdered cup of soup thing into the soup and mix it around to give it a bit more flavour, so it's a bit more robust when there's only like half a bowl left. And I usually get about 3 to 4 days out of it, and that's what I have for lunch. And of course, you can eat as much of this soup as you want because all it is veg and water, so you can just keep eating bowl after bowl after bowl. But a big bowl of this stuff fills you up really quickly. But once you're filled up, it's not got that kind of cloggy feeling you get, because within an hour or two, because it's all liquid, it's gone. So you don't feel bloated, which is really, really good. And on some days you get one hell of an energy boost from it. So yeah, that's what I'm living on at the moment. Now it's getting cold. I can tailor that how I want. Like, we've got a butternut squash that'll go in for one day, and make a really nice soup there. You can stick peppers in it. You can, at the end, once you've whizzed it all up, you can throw in some frozen mixed vegetables, and they don't get whizzed up, and you've got a bit of bite there. And that's just adding more vegetables in. But of course, you can put any cooked meat you want in it. You could fry up some bacon and put in it. You probably wouldn't want to if you're trying to lose weight. But yeah, so that's kind of like my stock soup. And I love the taste of parsnips. They're really, really sweet. So I enjoy the soup, whatever. And the nice thing about it is, even if you put something in it that doesn't taste nice, as long as there's not too much of it, it's always edible, and it freezes well. So it's really versatile. Yeah, and we're out of bread because it's payday tomorrow, so we're running low on everything and we're out of bread. So I'm gonna have a go at making my own flatbread in a frying pan today. I'm sure I did it before and didn't even have to use any oil, and it was really nice. Came out like a naan bread. So I'm going to try making one of them to go with my lunch, because I haven't had much breakfast, I haven't had any bread yet. So by lunchtime I'm going to be a bit flagging a bit. But yeah, cheers for watching, guys, and hope you're all well. Yeah, see you later, guys. Bye.